Previously on
Protect the princess!
Tell me, Albus. Define Rudo Divus for me.
Come again?
I don't have a clear definition for that individual, because when I looked into a mirror this morning, I didn't know who it was that was staring back at me. The only thing I knew about him was that he didn't feel a single shred of remorse when he learned of his little sister's passing. Instead, what was filled in the place of remorse was shameless relief.
Rudo?
Rune should have never been born. She should have died as an infant, before she destroyed my family. That undefined reflection in the mirror felt liberated after her death. And all that remained of that boy was a heartless shell of his former self. So, tell me, Albus, did the boy, the Rudo Zebit that you knew, did he truly feel at peace after the passing of his little sister? Did he take great delight knowing that at long last, she would never be a threat to any other living creature? Or was he pleased because his source of endless enmity was gone for good? Or did he owe a debt of gratitude to the little sister that he lost? Because even she, that infamous little hellion, imparted a gift onto him before she departed from this world. She taught him, in all her infinite and accursed wisdom, that humans are fragile, emotional creatures.
While I couldn't have said that any better, I believe some restraint may have been in order.
Restraint? From who?
For Director Growleys.
He's not worth our concern or time, Albus. He has more to be concerned than myself. Now that the company is set to go public, who knows what will happen to us. Whatever happens, however, only time will tell.
And indeed, Rudo's foreboding predictions became a reality for us all to face. We lost many of the remarkable and talented individuals who had supported Zivit's enterprises over the years. In the place of these old friends were fresh new faces, gathered from throughout the entirety of the Outer Pole. 1 year later, Rudo, with all of his innovation reform implemented and having been thoroughly proven over the course of the year, had hoisted Zivit's enterprises up from the abyss, sparing the company from corporate collapse. In turn, the company's recovery would eventually allow us to compete on equal terms with Hybits again. With its stock market in hand, Rudo initiated an aggressive campaign to expand the company's influence and imagine through investments from the general public. In many ways, Rudo's empowerment of the people by encouraging them to invest in the company had done many things that neither Sid nor myself could accomplish in the early days of founding Zivit's enterprise. Additionally, the advent of Rudo's stock market made the value of lifelong employment at Hybit seem like a rather incentiveless venture for many people. Realizing that there was no way for Hybit to degrade our company any further, not with public opinion at risk, both our company and their returned to wagging a familiar war, centered around mana. And we still fight that war, with everything that we'd created thus far. We use everything, from the Sisters, the Zivit's Medica Group, its pharmaceutical manufacturing subsidiaries, the stock market, even the technological-driven informatics, with science driving our research into innovative methods to siphon and utilize colored mana, and improving the infrastructure of the Outer Pole. We strove to no longer be known as a god-forsaken continent by the rest of the Inner Pole. Soon after, however, the gods dealt us cruel a hand, forsaking us once more.
Reservation? What do you mean I need a reservation?
I apologize for inconvenience, sir, but that is company policy, so
Policy smousy, missy. Ring that old bastard up and tell him it's Hurt's wide.
I'm afraid I can't. Hurtsy?
Elvis, you're a real sight for sore eyes.
Maria, I can escort him. Don't worry. Understood, Director Foster.
Director, eh? Is that the kind of authority I need to get somewhere around here?
The company's changed since you last stopped by, so
You know what else has changed? Your face, Albie. You look like my old man now. I'm telling you, old friend, all your Poindexter could use a month or two off your sibs. Life ain't always about changing or improving everyone else, Albie.
I suppose old habits are truly hard to kill. I always found your honesty quite refreshing, you know. Why didn't you give your surname first, though? Even Marla knows who your uncle is. Director Grolis enjoys making his presence known, after all.
On that exactly why I don't want to go name dropping that old bastard name. The fact that we're even related gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Duly noted. There hasn't been any reconciliation between either of you yet.
Reconciliation? Between me and my old man, or me and the old bastard of an uncle?
Your uncle?
Can't say, Elvis. When I see them both in caskets, then you can say that we're alright and we're reconciled. But at least my old man took Marcos in and treated him like a right human being. Whatever happened to them girlies to break away like they did is none of my business. But that don't change the fact that the bastard let Sid money get into his hands. He could have used that stupid sum of money to support the boy, but no. His greed made him grow into a great big bastard.
Hurtsy.
It's all money into mine now. I could care less about how useless he showed his ugly mug around the shop than I tell the fat bastard.
I've missed having you around, Hurtsy. You always know how to express your emotions. Far better than I ever could.
That's why I'm such a hit with the folks, Albie. I'm free. And most importantly, fun. How have you been doing these days, though? Why you almost look like an old foggy?
If you were tasked with as many issues as I was, you'd be the same, Hurtsy.
Issues, smissues, Albie. Forget about all for once and stop by Evil some more. I never see you there anymore. All of you should just drop your work once in a while and just live for once, eh?
I would like that very much, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot to ask, what brings you here today?
Oh, I almost forgot too. I can't see why Sid hasn't put any orders in for new tailoring like he usually does. He's always puts in a few requests here and there within 6 months span, but I haven't seen him on all the passages. I know he's always busy, but I needed to see his face for myself. What's with that look of yours, Elvis? Did something happen?
Hurtsy. Sid is going through a difficult time at the moment, yeah. No, he's been going through a difficult time ever since Eli and Rune passed away. He's imposed a self-isolation of sorts and hasn't left Laboratory 9 for a long time. Very long time. Whatever he's doing down there, it's keeping him occupied at all times.
What do you mean? Whatever he's doing there? You don't know about it?
I haven't known about many things, but including what Sid is currently doing since he entered that laboratory. He's not receptive to feedback, unless it is total and unadulterated obedience to his demands. And if his demands are questioned, he threatens with termination. Rudo has been the acting CEO for Zivas Enterprise since Sid's self-imposed isolation.
Rudo is the CEO now? My little Rudo? That's great, Elvis. That shy little butt of a joy-finding man now, and running his own man's business to boot.
I suppose if there's a silver lining in all this, it is that Rudo has proven himself a very capable leader. However, you won't see even a speck of that boy or that shy boy in him now. In fact, ever since Rune's passing, everything around here has changed. For better or for worse.
Is that so? Albus, could you let me meet with the poor bastard?
I don't think there's much either of us could do for him right now.
You haven't tried, have you? If he's working, then at least we know he's too busy to bother with us, but if he's just twiddling his thumbs, he's got time to talk to the old Hertzwan.
I don't know. I don't think Sid ever twiddled his thumbs.
You're missing the point. I just want to know how the old bastard's doing.
As much as it's pained me to say this, but I think this Sid that we grew up together is long gone.
That's for me to decide with my own damn two eyes.
Hertzy.
Listen, Albus. You may not know this, but Sid Stevens is the toughest son of a bitch I ever had the privilege to know of. I never once known to stay down in the dump, not before bouncing right back and being some bastard. He's not an easy fellow to break, Albus. Even if Sid's spirit being didn't go up a little, all he needs a bit of a grease to his gears going again. You'll see, Albie. I'll back up and running again after 10 or 20 rounds, that Elvis.
Okay. You asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Holy shit, bruh. You're literally dying down.
Is that you? Elvis. I had that door sealed with my purified mother, but only you and Eli ever knew how to undo it. My two closest confidants. But I never said that you could come down here, did I? Say something, Alice. I know you're there.
You're forgetting about the old Hertzwan here, Sid Stevens. Sorry for dropping in unannounced and all, but I had to talk Albus into letting me see your mug today.
Hertzwan? What do you want?
What do I want? What don't I want, Sid? I want to work on your damn orders for tailing closes, but they've been missing from my backlog for the past years. That's what I want. You've been my regular for 15 years now, and I was worried that something might have happened. I need to see for myself.
Interesting. Do me a favor, both of you.
Anything, bruh.
Leave me. I'm in the middle of something.
What are we, strangers or something? We're worried about you, Sid.
I'm telling ya to get the hell out of my goddamn laboratory. I don't got time to waste on either of you. Sid?
Don't touch him, Albus. Wait, don't touch him, Albus, I mean.
Hertzwan. He needs help.
Sid, how long have you been hacking your lungs up? That ain't none of your damn business.
That is it. I'm getting you a doctor now.
No.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare call no damn doctor, Albus!
What? What? Why did you hit him? He's bleeding profusely from his nose. There's too much blood. He needs a doctor.
Leave him be, goddammit! Call that doctor and I'm gonna lock your son senseless, I swear.
Why?
Yo. Speak up, Sid. When did these symptoms start showing up, huh? Answer me. Answer me!
I can't stand to see him so helpless.
Sid, you can't even speak, can you? Look at me in the eye and nod your noggins. Are you sure there's no need for a doctor? Piss off, huh? You stubborn old bastard. Albie, we're leaving now.
What? But
Come on, come with me now. Just leave that man to his work.
Swan. Sid needs a doctor. Did you see how much blood he was coughing up? Why did you hit him at all? I mean, you were never one to let your fist speak for you.
Calm the hell down for a minute, Albie.
How can I ask? How can ask me to be calm? Did you even see how he looked? He appeared on the brink of death itself. If we didn't get him a doctor, then...
You don't get it, do you?
Get what? What is there to get?
You've been his side for too long, good Albie. Even I could see what was going on through that head of his. Get out of here for a little while and come back with a fresh perspective. Then you know what I'm talking about.
I have absolutely no idea what you're trying to tell me. I can't leave Sid or Zevit's enterprise. Not while I know that he's...
For the love of all matter! Albie, if you really care about that stubborn bastard, you'll leave him the hell alone. Let him go about his business.
Swan?
This is for her own good, Albus. I ain't gonna repeat this, so listen up. If Sid wants to spend his final days doing whatever the hell his heart desires, then you need to let the man die. Bruh! What? I've said my piece, Albie. Whatever happens now is all on your shoulders. Bruh, what? Yo! That stubborn son of a bitch! I'm gonna miss the hell out of him. But it's for the best. See you around, Sid Zevitz. Yo! Data set 9 entered. Just a little. Just a little longer. I'm almost.
A week passed since we saw Sid, and ever since then I've had nothing but sleepless nights, racking my brain around Swan's advice. After 8 days I gave in. After our weekly boardroom meeting, I decided to go to Laboratory 9 before two of my assistants burst into the room.
Elvis! Director Foster! We have an emergency!
What's the emergency? Volthal, Kirky, talk to me.
The Chief Director! He engaged Laboratory 9's emergency protocol!
He did?
The backup generator from Laboratory 9 have been completely severed. As well, the room is dark, and completely sealed.
Why would he do that? Laboratory 9's emergency protocol seals the entire room, flooding it with colored mana until all reserved are completely purged. What? If anyone was exposed to natural colored mana, then...
You don't think he's trying to commit suicide, do you?
Oh God. Volthal, go and bring Rudo back here. Tell him it's an emergency. Kirky, come with me. We need to find a way to reserve Laboratory 9 emergency protocol and stop the flood before it's too late.
Yes, sir! Of all the interruptions. Elvis, how long has it been since the emergency protocol was put into place?
Rudo, you're here.
Volthar informed me that the backup generator has also been severed. Are there any assets in the laboratory that may be at risk?
The assets are of little concern, Rudo. Your father's still in there.
Is he now? So he is. If I must, so be it. Let's get the doctor on the standby for him. I don't have the time to spare for this nonsense, but I suppose we'll have to initiate the arrangement for a plot and a full funeral procession.
Funeral? How fucking dare you?
Why are you raising your tone at me, Albus? You must have realized this some time ago as well. Since Evans died with my mother and sister, the man in Laboratory 9 is nothing more than a walking corpse. The shell of the founder of Zivas Enterprise has only been driven by a primal instinct to destroy his own legacy.
That's enough, Rudo.
If he died while trying to destroy everything that I've done to salvage the company, then good riddance.
I said that's enough. No matter how flawed he was as a father or as a founder of this company, you are still his son. You have no right to speak ill of the man who gave you life.
Director Simmons! Director Fosa! The door has been unsealed! The emergency protocol must have completed its purged!
From the very moment that Kirky announced that the protocol had completed its cycle and a door was unsealed, I was overcome immediately by dread. Upon entering darkness, overwhelmed my senses as I took the first awkward step into the pitch-black laboratory. I took no more than a few dozen steps before I located and identified a corpse of the founder of Zivas Enterprise and my childhood friend. Having been exposed to the colored mana that flooded the entire chamber, I concluded that he had succumbed to mana shock, just as Rune had. No, Sid! Why? Sid, why? What were you trying to accomplish? Sid chose to die in Laboratory 9, the room containing the most precise, sensitive, and valuable instruments in the whole company. They were all powered by purified mana from the mana mine, and whenever they weren't, they would be properly deactivated before shutting down their power source. Otherwise, an unexpected cessation of power or event could damage the machines, severely impacting precision.
Kirky! I need your help! We need to restore power to this room! We can't see a thing in this darkness! Understood!
After Kirky and Vothal restored backup generators, which Sid had intentionally cut, we all realized what it was that Sid had been doing in seclusion all these years.
For the love of Almighty!
Time ceased to flow for a moment, as we all gaze upon the object of Sid's constant obsession.
Yo, so that was what you're doing? Yo. Was it worth it though? I mean, I bet it's worth it, but fuck! Sid! At least live through it till the end, man! Sid!